Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at the correct way to use the Fibonacci Extension tool for NinjaTrader. So the Fibonacci Extension tool it's kind of a different sort of, not necessarily beast, but it's a different sort of way to get around fibs. So back in the day, the NinjaTrader, before NinjaTrader rather, different charting platforms didn't allow for you to use negative integers on your Fibonacci retracements. What I mean by that is a standard fib drawn from low to high. You're going to have and now this is just a basic fib tool. You're going to see negative 23.6, negative 38.2, negative 1 or 61.8. You know, a lot of the basic extensions. Well, before NinjaTrader, you weren't really able to do those negative numbers. It didn't allow for that. You could only do positive numbers. But the way that the fibs actually worked draws from 100 down here up to technically 0%. So if you were to do a 123.6 or a negative 23 extension, it would show up down here. So in order to get it to display correctly, you'd have to drop backward from high to low. And it's kind of a pain in the butt, right? Like, I mean, it never really worked the way that it should have. So what happened was a lot of charting platforms came out with an extension tool. Now, NinjaTrader also has one. It's the Fibonacci extensions right here. It's F9, which basically tracks where the extensions should be. The retracement tool F8 is used to find out where price should come to, and the extension tool, which we've also moved into the retracement tool, is used to measure from the low to the high back to measure where the extension should be. Now, what they didn't realize that we could do is add it just straight to the retracement tool. But as an example, using the extensions, if I wanted to find out where the extension was from this swing right here, looking at from the high down up, and I wanted to see where the extensions were down here, I'd have to use the extension tool, drop from the high to the low, and then back to the high again to see where the extensions were of this move. Now, if you were to use it technically incorrectly and draw from this high to the low to the next high here, that would be giving you an incorrect extension. You're factoring in this leg up when really the extensions are only factoring in that previous leg before. Now you can use it that way as well, but that's not how it was designed to be used. So trying to find the extensions down here, we use F9 for the extension tool, draw from high to low, and then back up to the high again. We're just using the pretty standard basic extensions. You've got a 100 and a 127.2. Pretty common extensions that you see used for this tool. Now, that's going to be a really big way that you can see right off the bat is drawn incorrectly, but still works. Now, drawing from this leg down to here, up, back down again, you're essentially doing an AB equals CD pattern, right? You've got a measured move from 1 to 2, measuring up from 3 to 4. That would be 100%. It's the exact same thing as if I were to draw a line from the high to the low, and then just drag that line down. It'll end in the same spot, because that's 100% of the move. Now, drawing it correctly up here shows you where the extensions are, which is where this 127 comes in. Remember, they weren't able to use negative numbers, so this was the only way they could get those 100 numbers in there. And you'll notice that lines up perfectly for a nice little bounce that you could have traded right back up again. So that's how the extension tool was designed to be used. Now, fortunately, we found a way to use the fib tool to do the exact same thing. So let me just adjust this really quick to show a standard, a 123.6 to look the same. And we'll just draw that up there. It doesn't make really much of a difference. But I want to change it to the same so that when I draw my fib tool from high to low, you'll notice that my extension, negative 23.6, lines up exactly with 123.6. So after NinjaTrader came out, and possibly a couple other charting platforms, but we're able to use negative numbers to create the exact same extensions. So using the extension tool really isn't necessary anymore. You can still use it. In an example, if you wanted to find out where a 127.2 extension was of an aggressive leg, you could still measure with that. Alternatively, you can use AB equals CD moves. You can measure for those too. But the way that it was designed to be used is to go right back up to the swing high to plot those extensions down here for you. So that's really the idea behind the extension tool itself. Now, you can use it in a lot of different ways, but again, there isn't really any right or wrong way. You can use it however you want. The key thing is the way that it was designed to be used, we can already do in the fib tool. So it's not really necessary anymore. But that's going to be taking a look at the Fibonacci Extension tool in NinjaTrader and the different ways that you can use it. So if you have any other questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Be sure to get back to you as soon as we can. Have a good one.